Alright. How do we know when we're live?
Oh, no, you're live.
Am I live?
You are live.
How do I know?
Oh, there's 2 people. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hi. You're live. That's Bren. Is it the right way or this way? Bren, help! 10! Hey, hi. So this way, we're the right way? We're good? Oh my gosh. Okay, we are the right way. Okay, we're just gonna allow a couple of minutes for some more people to join us. I am so nervous, guys. Yeah, I don't like being in front of a camera, especially when I can't hear you guys and I'm standing here with my hair wrapped up in a t-shirt and you're in my home. I'm like, you guys can't talk back. Do you guys know Whitney? Can I just come here?
Okay.
Do you guys know my girl Whitney? Do you guys know this hair? So Whitney's come over today. Whitney and Romeo on Instagram, on Facebook. This mane, like every time she comes over, I know she uses Lust, but I have like a field day. Like only curly girls can touch other curly girls' hair, right?
Only.
And like I get my hand deep in there because I love her hair. But anyway, she's come over today so she can help me with this first ever live shoot, and she's going to be reading your comments because I'm going to be styling my hair and kind of going through it quickly. So thank you, Whitney. Follow her, Whitney and Romeo.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hey. All right, we're at 58 people. Do you guys think we should wait a little bit longer? You're doing your hair this morning. Hey Karen. Yay. Okay. Let me just make sure. Can we just lift it up a little bit, maybe? Okay. I'm going to have to come close to read these comments, right? Hi. Yeah, I think so. All right, so I'm going to be using the Curly All-in-One. You guys know, if you've watched my videos before, you know that's my personal favorite formula. I have 3B curl type, so this formula works great for me. The Kinky Coily works well for my hair too. And yay, my chef girl! Did you read the chef girl?
No.
Oh, at the show.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Off topic. I'm going to be going off topic a lot. Like, I'm such a foodie. And this girl came by our booth at the women's show. She's a chef, and I told her I would trade hair products for food with her. Anyway, so I have the lineup right here, guys. The shampoo, conditioner, I don't know if you guys can see these, but I have just washed my hair in the shower using our mini shampoo and conditioner because I had to test out the packaging. So I used the shampoo, conditioner, which is the exact same formula as what you get in these bottles. And for my hair type, I do this about every 5 or 6 days. So I shampoo, I condition my hair, I detangle in the shower using the same wide tooth comb you guys have seen in all my videos. And then I start this process. Now normally what I do is I wrap my hair in a t-shirt. Some of you ask why we wait, like why we dry our hair and then re-wrap it. You're not drying if you wrap it in a t-shirt for a couple of minutes. So don't use regular towels. I found that it causes friction and causes frizz before you even start. New Jersey, I'd love to. Are you guys inviting me out? Love the shampoo. Thank you so much. So you're going to have to like read any questions that come out because I can't see. So anyway, this is just a basic cotton t-shirt. Like any old t-shirt will do. It's better than a regular towel, or you can wrap your hair in a microfiber towel. But I found the t-shirt's better because it doesn't soak too much water away from your hair. So normally when I style my hair, I will part it down the middle, and I will just wet this part, apply a few pumps of Lust, rake, and done. And that's because you don't need ultra definition and perfect curls on a daily basis, right? But today I'm going to take my time and I'm going to do it in sections. If I want a lot of definition, I might do it in like 8 sections because I have a lot of hair and it's long. But today I'm going to do it maybe, I don't know, let's just start and see how it goes, right? So my hair is soaking wet. Again, all the in-shower conditioner has been rinsed out thoroughly with cool water. No, I don't brush my hair. I use a wide tooth. Can you grab that comb actually so I can show them? If you guys are on our YouTube video, yeah, the purple one right there. Yeah. If you've seen my how-to for steps 1 and 2, you see I use this comb. Everything you guys see in my videos, I'm a very basic chick, okay? Like, that's my comb, that's my spray bottle that I filled with cool water, and that's it. Like, I don't complicate things unnecessarily. So, shampoo, very little. Like, you guys, I've seen some of your videos, you use way too much product, so go easy with our line. Very little product, activated by water, add water with every step, even the shampoo conditioner. Rinse your in-shower conditioner out thoroughly. Like this? Yeah. This is I think it's a Conair comb or a knockoff. I don't know.
Sarah was asking if you like the microfiber versus the cotton t-shirt. Which one you like?
I like the cotton t-shirt. I think the microfiber, my hair dries very fast, so I think the microfiber towel soaks too much water away from my hair before I start styling. So, and you guys can't see the floor, but I have a towel down on the ground. I just drop an old towel on the ground. Like, I will get my hair soaking wet when I apply my lush. Or you could just lean over your sink if it's too messy for you. Some people have asked if you can apply it in the shower. Yes, you can, but for me personally, I find the steam from the shower when I take a shower, it's like steaming, hot, right? And I find the steam causes frizz. So I've tried it. It doesn't work well with my hair to apply the products in the shower. I normally wrap my hair in a t-shirt, get out, leave the door open, let the steam escape, and then I start in like a clear bathroom. Does that make sense? If you don't have a diffuser, you can air dry. Tons of our, many customers air dry. You don't have to diffuse. It's just, it would take 20 hours for my hair to dry. So I always diffuse. And I find it sets the curls better too. So, I don't know if I'm going to come up close so you can see. My hair, even though I just rinsed it, it's still already starting to dry a little bit. So it's damp and I add more water before I even... Can you blow dry it? Yes, you can. And we will be blow drying at the end. So I will add water before I touch product. So when we keep saying add water, add water, add water, and you guys are like, oh, my hair is wet. Add water and rake it through. So if you can see like this part of your hair that's got frizz, like I soak my hair and I'll go all the way through. Can you hear that? It's water dripping. It should be dripping. So I will go through, I will rake my hands through my hair. And again, there's no right or wrong way to style your hair. Try different things. What works for me might not work in your hair. I'm just showing you what I do with my hair. And once again, I don't do this on a regular basis. Normally, it's like a 5-minute application process. Today, I'm going to take my time a little bit more. Hair goes.
Okay, hair goes.
Hi, Alright, so I do rake my hands through my hair. And the purpose of that is to make sure that your hair is smooth before you apply the product. So if you're applying product to frizzy hair, it's not going to work. Your hair has to be smooth. Do you see the difference? So, I have a new bottle.
What temperature do you diffuse on?
You should diffuse on medium, like low to medium heat. I normally do medium to high heat because I don't apply heat to my hair often, so I don't mind doing it on high heat. But normally, like medium, especially if you get down to the ends of your hair where your hair is thinner and more sensitive, you should switch down to medium or low heat. Okay, so those first few pumps on a new bottle, you should really dispose them because it could be unmixed. And that's it. Like, I'll go through this under part of my hair. I don't spend a lot of time on. It's underneath. No one's going to see it. And I have so much hair on top that it really doesn't matter. But if you guys can, I don't know if this is helping. If it's not helping, tell me to stop and tell me what you need me to do, okay? So you guys direct me right now. But I want you to see what it looks like and how soaking wet it is. And if it's not, like, that's it for product. Don't apply more product. Add more water. So if you're noticing any kind of frizz in your hair, and after you go through and you massage it in, I do add more water as I work the product into my hair. And I do spend time actually working the product into my hair, right? So heat protectant sprays, You know what? I really wanted to add a heat protector into our products as well, and the shea butter is a natural heat protector, but most heat protectors have silicones, which we're trying to avoid in our line. And can you see this? I just go through and scrunch out the excess water and product. So some people are worried about wasting product. You're not. The amount that's supposed to get absorbed into your hair shaft does. So some people go through and finger coil their hair. I don't do that. But if you can see the difference, do you see how this side is like separated and stringy and this side is looking smooth? Can you guys see that? Is the lighting bad? It's white, creamy. Yes, you're putting too much product. If you have the kinky coily, it's a creamy product and you need very little of the kinky coily. So if it's coming out white, you're not using enough water and you're using too much product. So that's it with this side. Like after I use my hands to scrunch out the water, that's it. I leave it alone. That section is done. That's it. So then I go through and do the other section. Can you see the frizz? Do you guys see the frizz, or is the light not good enough? You might not be able to see it, but there's already frizz here. So if I don't add more water and I add product onto frizzy hair, it's not going to work. The products are designed to be activated by water. Are you reading on your phone? Is that easier?
I'm reading it off my phone, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so tell me if anyone's asking questions and I'm not answering, but I'll just shut up now and just do my hair. So if I do thicker sections, I just tip my hair over the sink like this and I use my hands.
Amanda's asking if it's the only product that you use to keep your hair with the end result that you have.
Yep, the only one. If you want, like if your hair is really thin or limp and you want extra hold, if you want to add gel or hairspray for extra hold, you can, but they're not designed for that. So a lot of people ask me if I'm going to make a gel, and my answer is usually no, because how am I going to, unless I find a way to innovate gel, gel's gel. There's an ingredient, if you look on your gel products, there is an ingredient that's usually the second or third ingredient, and it serves as hair glue. Like it makes the strands of your hair stick together to give you definition, like what we call definition, but my research showed that those ingredients are actually worse than silicones. So there's a lot of misinformation in the curly hair community, and a lot of people passing around false information that's just not scientifically true. So I personally stopped using gel. I don't need it, and you'll see my end results. They're good enough for me. 2 pumps. So, and again, this is not an exact science. For this section here, I use about 2 pumps product. And that's not an exact science, so you got to play around with it. Use less product, more product, and see what works for you. But start at the top and really massage it into your hair. Do you guys see? I'm not just going like this and being done. Like I'm working it in, and I'm looking in the mirror. If there's frizz, I will add more water, not more product. And that's it for this section. And same thing, after I do that, I will go through.
Jasmine's asking, can you just cup water in your hand if you don't have a water bottle?
Sure, absolutely. If you don't have a water, this one's from like the dollar store, so you don't need a fancy bottle. Just get something that works for you. So do you see the ends of my hair look a little frizzy? I'll just add a little bit more water and massage it in until it looks smooth. So you see that now? It's smooth. If you want to twist large strands, if you don't have time like me and you have long hair, this is what I'll do. I'll show you guys in a sec. Do you see that? How it's smooth and there's no frizz?
Rose is asking if these products are for coarse, dry hair as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Our Kinky Coily formula has added ingredients for moisture and definition for coarse, dry hair. So that's, if you have extremely dry hair, I'd go with that one and dilute it with lots of water. So that's it. Again, you could see my curl pattern is weird. Like they go in all different directions. And I really don't care, especially because this is the underneath part of my hair, right? So same thing, just squeeze out.
Mary Alice is asking, do you deep condition your hair and take care of it other than this one product?
I use our shampoo conditioner. This is really hard to answer because I know I should be deep conditioning more often, Just like I know I should probably be trimming my hair more often, but I don't follow a lot of conventional curly girl rules. Like I know we're supposed to be deep conditioning every week. I don't have time. And our in-shower conditioner doubles over as a deep conditioner. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll put in the conditioner, I'll put a shower cap and then a towel over it. And the heat from the towel will activate the ingredients as well. So I leave that on for about 20 minutes. And then I rinse it out with cool water. And I'll like step out of the shower and then throw my head over into the tub and just rinse it out with cool water. But no, I don't deep condition my hair. And that's actually something I've been working on, like a really good deep conditioning treatment, but I haven't nailed it yet. And until I nail a formula, I'm not going to go to market with some BS formula. So I'm working on that. That's it. There's a little frizz here, if you guys can see. But again, this is the underneath part of my hair. It's not a big deal, right? So then I will clip this part up.
Tiffany's asking if the products can be used on her toddler, 2 years old.
Yes, I didn't design the products for toddlers, but they are free of more chemicals and synthetics than some of the stuff that you find even in baby shampoo, so they're definitely safe to use. I would like to formulate a kid line that's fragrance-free, nut-free, whatever else free you guys want, so that's a plan in the future, but you can definitely use our products on your kitties. So we have here this big section. I normally part my hair down this middle. You could do whatever you want, but I have this big section. You could do it in two. So if you want more definition, something like this, you should really be doing in two sections. So the smaller your sections, the easier the product will penetrate your hair shaft and you're going to get more definition. Does that make sense? Just wanted.
So Caroline wants to know, would you suggest using the entire 3-step process, or can I use any shampoo and conditioner for the same results?
I've created the products to work well as a 3-step system. What I learned is that different conditioners and different ingredients leave different charges on your hair. So your hair could be positively charged, negatively charged. So our conditioner, when you rinse the conditioner out of your hair is left in a different state. Our conditioner works well. Our leave-ins work pretty well with most other hair care brands, but I can't guarantee that, right? I have no idea. Like there are some people who have tried the products and they said it makes it crunchy, and our products should not be making your hair crunchy at all. We don't have gel-like ingredients. So I will say if price isn't an issue, then try all three together. You're going to get the best results. But if price is an issue, then just try the leave-in on its own. Okay, so again, I have to show the difference before I start. So you see this side, no water added, versus this side. This is what your hair should look like before you add product. If you're adding it to hair that looks like this, you're not going to get, yep, same scent in the shampoo and conditioner. And back here, like, do you see I have a lot of frizz? So I will spend more time adding water to my hair and like really smoothing down the frizz before I add product to it.
And you just answered Tanya's question, which was, what if I have frizz more towards the scalp?
Yep, water, massage. Same thing, 2 pumps.
Siri asked, do you need another oil with this product?
No, you shouldn't. I import our moringa oil. A lot of people don't know this, and I don't over-promote this, but our moringa oil is a highly potent moringa oil that I import from Kenya. The creator of this moringa oil, she's a superpower entrepreneur. I love her. And I jumped through hoops to get this oil from Kenya, and it's very good. Plus, we have tons of other moisturizing and hydrating agents. We've got shea butter, so you really shouldn't need another oil. If you want extra moisture, you can. Like, you can do it. It's your hair, right? But no, you shouldn't need it. Okay, so water.
Lisa's asking, how often do you wash? By day 3, I'm a frizz ball, no matter if I add more water, and step 3.
Everyone's hair is different. I wash mine every 5 or 6 days. Before Lust, I was washing every day or every other day. So I want to take a sec just to show you guys what my hair looks like with product in it versus not in it. Do you guys see, or is it hard to tell? Like, do you see how smooth my hair looks? If there's frizz, don't move on to the next section. If your hair is frizzy wet, it's going to dry frizzy. Does that make sense? So if your hair is frizzy wet, spend more time, add more water, rake it through, maybe add another pump of product. Make sure your hair looks smooth before you move on to another section. Like, take your time if you want really good results. If you don't care and you're just looking for a simple product, then yeah, sure, spray and go. If you don't have a spray bottle, for those of you just joining us, just use your hands. Dip your head over a sink and cup water, and use lots of water and rake it through.
Angelica says, my daughter is biracial and her hair is as long as yours. Mm-hmm. She's concerned of the thickness of her hair and the length of time it takes in the morning. Do you wash it out every day? If you don't, what do you do the next day?
I normally get to day 4 before I need to refresh, and I don't know why. I wake up and my hair just looks fine, like I'm out the door. I'm not going to say that's how it is for everybody. Everyone's hair is different. I don't know how old is your daughter? 2 pumps. Nope, that was 1 pump. How old is she? Did she say how old she is?
No, there's no age.
If you can wrap a scarf around her head, at the end I'll show you how I wrap a scarf around my head sometimes when I really want my hair to stay on point for the next day. But I'm going to add another pump because I'm feeling dryness at the ends of my hair here.
She's 17.
Oh, she's 17? Yeah, tell her to wrap a scarf. It's funny, when I was young, I used to hate my hair so much. I used to cut chunks out the middle, like when I was like young, yeah. I used to take scissors and like cut, because I got teased for my hair. Like I had so much hair and it was poofy and I didn't know anything about hair products. So I used to cut chunks like right down to my scalp to thin my hair out. My mother would get so mad at me because then I have like sticks of hair growing out the middle of my head, right? So I understand the thickness, but does that answer your question? Was it Angela?
Yeah, Angelica.
Angelica. Okay, so we're getting through. I have like, I don't know, maybe 3 more sections?
Wanda says, I find a silk scarf flattens the top of my hair when I wake up in the morning, and I end up having to add more water even on day 2. Do you have any tips for that?
Do you wrap your hair, do you throw your hair upside down, then wrap the scarf? Because that keeps your hair on top. You shouldn't be losing volume. It depends how you wrap it. Like if you're wrapping it like this, you're going to lose volume. If you do it upside down and wrap it high, you shouldn't be losing volume. But yeah, I mean, Nina Bella put up a video on her YouTube page. Check her out at Nina Bella on YouTube. And she showed how she, because she has thinner hair than me, and she shows how she refreshes her day 2 curls using Luss. And she actually pumps the product into her hands and adds water, like a spray bottle. She just goes, and then she like smooths out each section the next day. So that might work for you. I personally use another spray bottle I have. I take this much water and I put in about 4 pumps of Luss, and I just throw my head over and spray it, and it's good to go in my hair. So unfortunately, like without me seeing and feeling everyone's hair texture, it's really hard for me to say yes, do this or do that, because it's not universal. Like what works for one person is not going to work for someone else. And do you guys, again, do you see this frizz? I don't know if you can see. Like this part of my section, by the time I get to the section, is so frizzy. It's already drying and it needs lots of water. I hope I'm not getting you wet, Whitney.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Poor Whit.
Jocelyn says, my hair is curly and thick and I wash it every 2 or 3 days, but my day 2 is a complete mess. Should I wash my hair more or less?
2 or 3 days, if you have thick curly hair, is probably too often. Especially if you're using shampoo every 2-3 days, that's going to dry out your hair even more. Depending on your hair type, like you should need shampoo. Like if you have thick, dry hair, you shouldn't need shampoo more than once a week. And you should be using a sulfate-free shampoo. Or even once every other week, depending on how dry your hair really is. So I have not added any product to this section yet. Do you guys see how much time I take in wetting the section? It's less about the product and more about how much water is already on your hair, because what the product does is it helps soak that water into your hair shaft. Like that's what's going to give it softness, moisture, definition. So if your hair doesn't have enough water in it, it's not going to work. Make sure each section is thoroughly wet. And then spend time, like I'm raking the product through. And I've heard people go, oh, I can't rake through my curls and it's going to break my curls. It's whatever works for you. You know, there's different application methods. I'm just showing you guys what works for me. And I spend time running my fingers, massaging it into my hair. No. What's no? Melissa.
It was a correction from a comment.
Okay.
She says, I still have frizz no matter how much I use of the curly formula. Could it be because I bleached my hair? It's grown out now, but it won't be back to 100% healthy for a bit.
Absolutely. And you know, a lot of people, they ask, they're like, oh, do you guarantee it's going to work on my hair? Like, how can I guarantee it if I haven't seen your hair? If I haven't seen what you've been doing to your hair this past year or these past few months? Like, where are we starting? What is the starting point of your hair? And I've had to tell a lot of people, if your hair is severely damaged, I don't promote or sell a miracle curl product. I don't say it's going to work in one use. I've been using these products now for a year. But from the very first time that I tested them, like, I knew we had a winning formula. We went through so many failures. Like, I tried so many products that just were awful. And I went back to my lab and I'm like, no, like, no, start over. And my lab formulates products for some really, really large brands. And they told me, they're like, you know, this isn't the normal process for making hair products. Normally, we formulate on paper. We cost it out on paper. They might get a few bottles just to test them out, but that's it. Then we go to market. And that's how big companies, they push out product after product after product, like, so quickly. And it took me 1.5 years to create 5 formulas. It's no joke. So the starting point of your hair, like, if I test one product out on 100 people's hair, there might be 10 that say they hate it. There might be 80 that say they love it. And there might be 10 who are like, yeah, it's okay. We got to go with majority, right? But if your hair is damaged, you got to give it time. My products are good, but I don't promote them as a miracle product. So we're all about keeping it honest. Again, got to show you guys the difference. Do you guys see, like, the definition that's already here? If you don't have this after you apply the product, it's not going to dry nice. So take your time with the application. All right. And when I do each section, I clip it back and I move on. And I can see I've got some frizz, which happens at the crown of your hair. Sorry, Whitney. I'm Whitney. Poor Whitney.
I was thirsty anyways. Shanae says, how many pumps per section do you use? And how many sections do you divide your hair in?
So I actually mentioned this at the beginning. If I don't have an event, if I don't need my hair to be on display for some reason, I do just 2 sections, parted down the middle, a few pumps per section. I just run it through, and that's my lazy girl method. If I'm doing it for an event, it might be 8 sections. Today, I think we're doing what? 1, 2, I don't know, 6? Something like that.
Close to 6.
And you can't tell my hair is dry, but I have a lot of hair and it's long. So the smaller your sections, the more definition you're going to get, because you're going to spend time making sure it's worked through, right? And, all right. So I work in about sections that are this big. If you're a beginner, if you're a newbie to styling curly hair, work in smaller sections. Like, give yourselves time. All right, how are we doing?
Amanda says, I just got mine yesterday. I bought the wavy formula. I was so happy with the results.
Yay!
And it smells amazing.
Yay, Amanda. Thank you so much for that feedback.
Leticia says, love the tips. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I'm like soaking wet. Sorry, guys. It's really hard to do a live feed and do your hair.
Kimberly says, I would love to use this product. What does it cost?
It ranges between 15 and 18 US, depending on if you're buying one single bottle or a set. If you go on our website, lustbrands.com, you can see the full pricing there, hon. And they last you a lot longer. Guys, my formula, like this bottle, lasts me 2.5, 3 months. You shouldn't really be going through that much product. Again, I don't know if you guys can see. Sorry, there's hair everywhere. I'm using 2 pumps per section. Like, that's worked for my hair. It might be different for you, so just try different things. Yeah, you shouldn't be needing too much product in your hair. I have a lot of hair, and it's long, obviously, so I have no choice. But you really shouldn't be using a lot of product in your hair if you have enough water in it to activate the ingredients and help it work. And I mean, I wash my hair once every 5-6 days, so it's all relevant, right? You might need to wash your hair more often. So it's not that clear cut and dry of like how long bottles last, but that's for my hair. My shampoo lasts me like 6 months. I use very little shampoo. Okay. Any questions about how I'm applying the product? Do you guys do this? Like, are you guys adding water and really spending time massaging the product in? Do you guys see, like, at the top of my hair where I have more frizz, how much time I spend actually working it in and then squeezing the water out? Any questions about that? No?
Many workplaces these days are low scent or scent free. I'm hearing the less scent is amazing, but is the scent strong or mild?
Depends who you ask. We have some customers that complain that our scent isn't strong enough. And then we have other customers that say the scent is too strong. The majority love the scent. And what I've learned, like, I'm an A-type personality. I'm a perfectionist. Like, I want to please everybody. And I don't know if you guys get that sense from me, my videos and my comments. Like, some people say don't take it personally, but I really try to please everybody. And what I've learned is that when it comes to hair products, there's no way to please everyone, especially with something as personal as scent. Like, I might wear a perfume that I love. You might find it too strong, too weak. There's no way to tell. All I can tell you is I personally picked the scent of our products out from amongst hundreds of others. And when I found it, I loved it. Like, I bought a bottle. It's a phthalate-free fragrant oil, so it's a very natural fragrant oil. And I loved it so much that I bought a bottle and I would dab it on as perfume. Like, I love our scent. And our test market group during development, they love the scent. And the majority of our customers, they love the scent. Is it too strong for some people or too weak? Probably. There's no way I can ever change that, guys. I'm sorry.
Nicole says, do you need to make sure you are getting the roots?
I don't rub the product into my roots. So I start at the roots, but it's not like I'm going to go through and massage my roots with the product. Does that make sense? Like, I start up here to make sure I'm getting my roots, but no, I don't massage product into my roots.
Sheila asks, once you do your hair, how many days do you leave it for?
I personally go 5-6 days. And before less, I used to wash my hair every day or every other day. Like, when I put gel in my hair, I don't like gel because it gives your hair like, it looks good the day you wash it, but then the next day or like max your third day, it's like sticky and it feels like you have a layer of wax or film on your hair, and I don't like that. So, unfortunately, this last section of my hair always gets the driest by the time I get around to it, so I spend more time on this little baby section because it's the top section, and ironically it gets left for last, right? So spend more time. Notice I still haven't added product. I'm just going through with water and smoothing my hair out because it's frizzy. So in order to get rid of frizz, I have to spend time and rake the water through. All right, last section. And then we air dry, and then I can sit down and talk to you guys for a little bit. I'm putting 3 pumps in this front section just because, again, it is extra dry and extra frizzy, and I want a little bit more definition for this top section, so.
And you just answered Wency? Is it Wency? I'm sorry. Wency's question?
Which was?
Which was, any tips for the front?
So I'm going to come closer. So my technique, I go through and really massage the product and the water mixture into my hair. Let it absorb. And I think a lot of you are adding it, but maybe not spending time like working it into your hair. If you have enough water with your product, like, you should feel a nice slip to the product. So if it's not slippery, you don't have enough water. My hair is soaked. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's dripping. Like, when I squeeze the product out, soaked. That's how wet your hair needs to be. So, all right. Well, how are we doing for time?
I can't see a time on my thing.
Okay, so I am going to add just a little bit more water here.
We're about 40 minutes in.
Ooh. All right. That's it for the application part.
Needy asks, do you smooth in the product or do you rake it?
I rake it in, and I smooth, if that makes sense. Like you guys just saw me raking the product in, and then I will go through if there's any frizzy sections at the end, and I will just, and just the front part. I'm not very picky with my hair. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I will add some more water, and that's it. All right, so I had a clip holding all my hair back. So normally what I do is flip my hair over. Can you tilt it down a little bit? Yeah. I use just my hands to scrunch out the water at the end. If you want, you can use a t-shirt, but I find that the less you absorb away from your hair, the better your results. So I'll just use my hands. And I have a towel on the ground, and I will just squeeze out the excess. Like, use those muscles. Squeeze your own hair. That works for me. Any questions?
I have Lisa, alternative to sleeping with a scarf.
I don't know. I haven't really tried anything else myself to speak from experience. I normally don't even wrap in a scarf. I know sleeping with them. Okay, hold on a sec. So now I've squeezed out as much water as I can with my hands. And that's it. Normally what I do is I just tilt my hair back gently. And do you guys see how my hair looks now with product in? And this is the part that you're not going to touch your hair again. Like, that's it. That's the last time you get to play around and touch your hair until it's fully dry. So, let me just get this hair. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see, but my hair looks defined. There might be a little bit of frizz, but for the most part, it looks smooth, right? And I'm going to be gentle with it, because this is where, if you're getting frizz in your end results and you did all of this right, you're moving your hair too much at this stage. So your curls need to set, especially if you're going to air dry and you're moving them a lot, even if you're not touching, it's going to get frizzy, and that's why I like to diffuse. So what I normally do at this stage, I would let it drip dry. Like, I will stand on, what's it called, a towel, and I'll like do my makeup or something for about 10 minutes and just let the water drip out of my hair naturally. If it's like soaking wet, which it's not right now, like it's not, I'm okay. You can put like a towel around your shoulders and just let it drip. If you're extra sensitive, if you've got kids and they're going to school or whatever, I suggest you wash their hair at a time when it has time to dry. Like on a weekend, they're going to be home, it can air dry if you don't want to diffuse their hair, or even your own hair. So time out your wash days at a time that's convenient for you. This process takes me about, like, normally it doesn't take this long. I apply this product in 5 minutes. And then I air dry for about 10 minutes, and then I diffuse for about like 10, 15 minutes. And that's it. So we are going to air dry now. I'm going to sit with you guys and answer some questions, and then I'm going to diffuse, and I'm going to show you guys how I diffuse. I love my diffuser. Not because it's like a special diffuser, but I just like how my hair looks with the diffuser. So I've always, always, always diffused. Yeah. Anything else? Have I missed anything?
Not that.
Should we go up to my chair?
Yeah, let's go to the chair.
Sorry, excuse my mess, because you guys are like up in my home. This is really, really weird, but come on over. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I wanted to talk about these minis. Who's on our email list? Yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I diffuse. So these babies, I am so like excited to release these guys to you, because this is like when you have an idea and it's your brainchild and you see it actually happening, it's exciting. So our designer really killed it with the box design. I think they're beautiful. Shout outs to Ezra, thank you. And these minis are going to be released to our email subscribers only first. We are aiming for Black Friday. The problem is our shampoo, conditioner, and our mini curlies are done. The wavy and the kinky coily are in production. So crossing our fingers, I want to release all three of them at the same time. I've made a limited quantity of each, so these are not going to be regular items. Once they're done, but I thought they would make great stocking stuffers, Christmas gifts, or if you've tried the curly set, you want to try the wavy or the kinky set. Here you go, guys. So these will be coming out soon. Make sure you're on our email list. If you're not, head over to lustbrands.com, and it should pop up where you sign up to our email list. If not, just sign up in the footer. We don't, for those of us who are on our email list, we don't send out a lot of marketing emails because I personally hate when I get a ton of emails from companies. So we try our best not to spam or fill up your inbox with unnecessary emails. Like, we try to email you guys only when we have something to announce. Stay tuned, Samantha. They are perfect for travel size. And I'll be very, very honest with you guys. Starting a hair care brand from scratch and with your own money is really, really, really hard, because this is an industry where you have to put money into creating a product and then waiting for it to sell, right? So it sucks up your cash flow. From a business perspective, this type of business where you move a physical good, like, we're not creating software or an app, like, we have physical inventory. And being such a small company, like, you can count us on one hand. When we say we're a small company, I don't think you guys understand how small our company is. So honestly, it's just limitations right now. We have limited warehouse space, limited cash flow. We can't afford to do huge inventory stock right now. So hopefully in the future, we're working on it. We're growing really, really, really fast. We had 74 customers in the month of January when we launched. Thank you so much, Tammy. Yeah, we had 74 customers when we launched in January. And now we have thousands, like thousands per month, which is really exciting. But I don't want to grow too fast to the point that we can't service the customer. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but our engagement on our Facebook page is crazy. Like, we fall behind and we feel overwhelmed sometimes because we will log on and we've just gone through all the comments and the PMs, and it's like so much more. We try to get to everyone, like, we really do. And I think that sometimes big companies stop caring about the customer, and I'm really, really, really conscious not to do that. Your opinions do matter to me, and a lot of times people say, uh-oh, it's not saving it, is it?
I hope not.
Yeah, little thing popped up saying I'm out of storage, so I don't know if this is trying to save it to my album or not, but yeah, so that's it. Just trying to stay focused on the customer, trying not to grow too quickly beyond our resources, and yeah, that's all. That's the truth of why they're not a regular stock item. We have to go in stages and just do what we can for now, but you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. It's really hard for me, Angelica. Like this, I don't know if you guys can tell in my voice, but I'm actually really nervous. Like, not because of the product or anything like that, but I'm really not comfortable being in front of a camera. So before I started this company, like, I didn't have Instagram, I didn't have Twitter, I didn't have anything. Like, I had a Facebook page that was just for my friends and family, and that's it. Like, I'm not this, but I do it just because I want to help you guys, and really that's all it is. Thank you. We really try. We really, 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 really try. It's hard, right? We deal with hair. Like, we deal with curly hair, which is so emotional and it's so personal. And we really try to please everyone, and it's so hard. But yeah, I've got an amazing team who love what they do. They love curly hair. They love all of you guys, and they've been helping me out a lot. So we will keep striving to improve. But yeah, I don't want to grow too fast that we lose sight on customer service. And I've said it before, I will say it again. If we ever drop the ball on customer service, I will halt growth. Like, I will stop growing. And that's the truth. That's really important to me, because one of the things was proving to these big companies that you can be profitable, you can build a profitable and a successful business, but still care about customers. Like, still put customers first and be honest and transparent, and don't overmarket and oversell products. Like, just make good products, and if they work, word will get out, which is what's happening with Lust right now, you know? So that's kind of my goal and my vision behind this company. Oh, yay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to grab my diffuser, even though, should we go out there?
Yeah, we can go out there.
Follow me. Don't mind my mess. Okay. Okay. You know what? Why don't we do it there?
Yeah, let's turn a little.
No, if you can kind of be like here, I think that might be better. Is this better? I think for lighting. Okay.
Are you gonna stand or are you gonna sit?
Who knows what I'm gonna do?
It's live. It's whatever.
Who knows what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm just trying to read some of your comments. I'm gonna go back later and read you comments, and if I missed anything, I will throw up a post and answer all your questions. And I'm sorry, I'm like looking at myself this whole time. I should be looking in the camera. I'm such a newbie. Okay, so diffuser. Normally I would probably wait a little bit longer. And you guys notice I'm not touching my hair. Like I put the products in, I raked it in, I squeezed it out. And I have not touched it. It's just drip drying, doing its thing, setting. Diffuser, honestly, you can buy a diffuser from any beauty supply store, Target, I don't know, anywhere. And I've never ever had like a curl specific diffuser because I've been a curly girl my whole life. I probably bought my first diffuser like 15 years ago. So I didn't know much about curly hair back then. This one is just a Conair Infinity Pro. You've seen it in my like how-to video. And it's just one that I picked up for probably like 20, 30 bucks. Like it's not an expensive diffuser. The thing for me is these things. I like them to be long because I have long, thick hair. I want them to like get through my hair. Does that mean I've spent a zillion years? Yep. Can you read me anything that might come through because I can't? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so diffuser. People asked about the setting. You could diffuse on medium. I've heard about people diffusing on cool air. I've never tried that because I think it would take my hair a million years to dry. So I normally do my roots on high, and when I get down to the ends, I'll do it on medium, and I always diffuse on high. So it's gonna get a little loud, but this is what it is. So again, very gentle. You know, like you might have to It's going to be very hard to talk to you guys and diffuse my hair. I'm being gentle. I will normally diffuse like the ends of my hair because I have long hair. I'll hold it like this, my long ponytail. Then I'll like feed my hair into the diffuser, put it on medium heat, and just hold it. That's it. Huh? Yeah. Any questions?
Nancy said, finally someone that understands the curly hair. Good job.
Yes. Absolutely. Do you guys see how I'm not moving the diffuser a lot? I'm just holding it. It's a good dryer. Honestly, it works. So I will do the ends of my hair just because they're thinner and it's on high power but medium heat level right now. You can air dry. I prefer diffusing because I feel it sets my curls better personally, and I don't have the patience to let my hair air dry. Yeah, be very gentle. I don't move it. Like that's it. Every 5 seconds I'll move the diffuser. That's it, guys. Very, very gentle. Yay, thank you. Okay.
So one thing that's so not on cool but warm?
Yep, I don't diffuse on cool. I've tried it. It takes forever for my hair to dry. It's just not practical. So I think with a lot of the things in the hair, can you guys hear me okay? This is really hard.
And the stylists there all sing your praises.
Woo!
Not just about your awesome products, but they rave about how amazing you are as a person.
Aw, that is so sweet. I love my curl ambassadors, people. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, so no. This back part should never be near your hair. So I don't know if you guys can see if this is helping, but do you guys see how gentle I'm being? Like I don't move the diffuser a lot. You're being very gentle, that's it. A little bit. What do you mean for flat iron hair? You mean like to repair damaged hair, or if you want to flat iron your hair? Someone just asked a question about if there will be a product development for flat iron hair. Thank you so much. Sorry?
Elizabeth says, will this work with just kind of wavy hair? I want a lot of curl.
Okay, so the one thing our products are not going to do is add more curl or loosen your curl or whatever you want to do to change the natural way of your hair. So there's a lot of products already on the market that manipulate your hair pattern. That was not my goal of intending this line. My goal is to have you step out of the shower, look at your hair naked, raw, with no products and no manipulation, and just accept whatever that is. If your hair is not curly, if it's just barely wavy, accept that. Like, that's your natural hair. That's what it wants to do. So my products are only designed to enhance that natural pattern. I think a lot of people who come from a world of curl activators and gels that are designed to manipulate their hair pattern, they find that our products don't work, but then it's just an unrealistic expectation. Like, we never ever say our products will make your hair curlier, smoother, straighter. It's going to enhance whatever your hair naturally wants to do. Does that make sense? Like, they're not designed to make your hair curly. So if your hair is a 2A, like a barely wavy, it's going to make it a nicer 2A, but you'll still be a 2A. I don't know if that's it.
Marin asks, what is the best for day 2 or 3? Just spray until wet again, add more product. I just started using less.
Welcome to the family. I've done a video on our YouTube channel where I I refresh my hair after working out. So I do have a refresh video on our channel. Nina Bella just did, she's just a customer in Florida, but she just did a video. Hold on guys, I'm stuck. She did a video refreshing her day 2 curls, and she uses Lust. She puts it in her hand and then she sprays water in her hand. Then she massages it and just smooths the sections over. So everyone's hair is different, but we have tons of how-to videos on refreshing hair. What? You know what? Thank you. Building a business has made me like fall off track with my workout routine like a lot. So thank you. I guess I still have a little bit of tone, but yeah, it's hilarious. Thank you guys. Can you use the product without water? No, it's designed to be activated with water. You can, it's just gonna give you softer, fluffier, like bigger hair. Like, I've used my products, like I've tested them in every single way. So if I don't go through that process right now that I showed you and I just apply it to damp hair, I still have nice curls. It's just bigger and fluffier. So if you don't mind a bit of frizz, you can. I don't mind frizz. Like, I'll rock frizz all day, every day. But a lot of you are very sensitive to frizz. So I'm showing you the best way to like get frizz-free hair. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna shut up and just finish drying my hair for a sec because we're coming up to that 1 hour mark. Any questions about diffusing? I want to show you guys the final result, and usually my hair dries fast, so I'm gonna just get through it. Aw, that's so sweet. Amazing, Amanda, thank you. Amazing. Thank you for the feedback. I'm glad you're loving it. You can try different ones, but yeah, I would say just try diffusers. For me, it's about that. Making sure these prongs are long enough to get through your hair.
Are you guys bored yet? We sent to Puerto Rico. Enviamos a Puerto Rico. Sí. I'm thinking about doing a fragrance-free line for kids in the future. Not this particular line, but it'll be a fragrance-free line for kids. Yes, that's a plan. I know. It's like perfume. What do you guys think about me making perfume out of our scent? Any interest? Sorry?
Once your hair is dry, will it leave it oily?
No, it's not going to leave your hair oily or greasy. It shouldn't. If your hair ends up oily or greasy, you're using too much product, or dry or crunchy or anything like that. If you're getting any kind of those side effects, or it's not working with your in-shower products. So if you didn't buy our steps 1 and 2, and your hair turns out oily, crunchy, anything like that, switch up your in-shower brands. Try something else. Amazing. Thank you. What a beautiful name, Muñeca. Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Lourdes. So my hair is almost dry now. You guys can see. How do I keep the frizz down? Not sure what you mean. What do you mean, Laura? Keep the frizz down. It's a Conair Infinity Pro. You can buy any diffuser from a beauty supply store, Target, or anywhere else really. Thank you. I'm trying to hurry up and dry it as best as I can because I know we're like past an hour. No, I never use hairspray in my hair. What for? What do you need hairspray for? Add water. I don't know if you saw the whole video. Laura, were you on from the beginning to watch how I applied it? Massage it in. If your hair is damaged, it might not work. You might need a little bit something else if your hair is really damaged. But for those who have joined us from the beginning, this is all just lust. I didn't add anything else to my hair. So, amazing. Keep us posted. Okay, almost done. Anything else? I never in a million years thought I'd be doing my hair live on Facebook, like ever. Thank you. What did she say? She tested the product, what? What? Mel, you crazy. Okay, so does it work for damaged curls? I do not like to oversell our product. If you read our reviews, there are so many people who have said that after one use, their hair looked better, felt better, they've had better curls than they've had in their lives, but I'm not gonna sell you guys like a magic juice in a bottle. So if your hair is damaged, I'm being honest, like it's gonna take time for your curls to revive. Good products help, cutting out sulfates, and if you stop flat ironing and straightening your hair, it's gonna help, but I don't like to sell my products like that. I always want to undersell and over deliver. That's my goal. So does it help? Yes. Have some people with damaged hair used our products and come back raving? Yes. Do I say that? No, I will never say that. So my hair is about, I don't know, like 90% dry at this point. So you can see the results. And I'll hold up so you can see I've got definition, got very little frizz. And once your hair is dry, if they're like stuck together like this, you can separate them. But Make sure not to play with your hair until it's fully, fully, fully dry. Like my hair still needs probably another 5 minutes diffusing, but I want to let you guys go because it's Saturday. I'm sure you guys got better things to do than watching me do my hair. But yeah, I wanted to just go live and show you how I do my hair, because a lot of times I read comments. People are like, oh, they must add gel. No, you don't have to add gel. Just take your time, work the product into your hair. You will get enough definition. Like, look at this. Do you need more definition than this? Why? Is this not like defined enough? It's so soft. It doesn't feel like you have anything in your hair. And once your hair is fully dry, you can move it, you can touch it. When I used to put gel and mousse and stuff in my hair, like let's say I parted my hair this way, I was stuck this way, right? Like you part your hair and that's it. But with Luss, once it's fully dry, it's gonna be like you just have like natural hair and it just feels like hair. So that's it. You guys have watched me talk about my hair on our videos, and I just wanted to go live to show you guys how I diffuse, because I think a lot of you are probably being too rough diffusing. I think a lot of people are not spending time raking the product and like massaging it in properly. I think a lot of you are probably touching your hair too much while it dries, or moving it a lot, or diffusing just a little too rough. But I hope that helped. I sincerely hope this little tutorial helped. If you guys have any other questions, hit us up. I read almost every single comment you guys write. Absolutely.
Kimberly wants to know if you'll be doing another giveaway.
Always. Yes, we will be. So always stay tuned for that. I got a lot of love for our community, so before I do anything like to the open public, I will always go to our email list. So that's the best place to keep in touch with us and what we do and what's going on at Luss. So I hope so. You know what? This is our first live, so I'm not really sure if it saves automatically or not. If it saves, great. I'll try to save it. Perfect. I'm so happy. Amazing. Yay. You're so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, my hair is not fully dry, but you guys can see the definition, the shine, and that's all it was meant to do. It's not supposed to give you perfect curls. I don't know what perfect curls are. But yeah, you could see the definition and the separation. And if I don't touch it, like right now, I technically shouldn't be touching my hair because it's about 90% dry. But yeah, that's it. That's it. You guys have been in my home. You're officially family. Thank you so much. Is there any other questions that I didn't answer? I don't know. Email our team. Hit us up on Facebook, PM, DMs. Yeah, make sure you join our email list. We do have a Black Friday surprise coming for you guys, so definitely join our email list. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any other questions, I'm going to let you go now. And yeah, if you have any other questions, just hit us up, PM, DMs, emails. And yeah, that's it. I hope it helped. Just keep practicing. When I say it takes practice, you guys can see, like, I've been doing this for a long time. And I've kind of just, I know my hair, right? So some of you are just starting to rock your natural hair. It takes time. Be patient with yourself. What worked for me might not work for you. But the products 100% work. Like, we went to market only with products that we tested, retested. And the products have been used on people from 2A hair types to 4C hair types. So it wasn't just one hair type. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Simple, easy. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting such a small brand and my vision of making simple hair products and just keeping it honest and real with people. If my hair looks like that wet, will it look like that dry? If it looks like this wet, I don't know. Got me. I don't know. Okay, so for those of you that want to go, bye. I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes in case anyone has specific questions. Thank you. I love you guys again. So I'm going to answer any other questions while I can, while we're still here. Bye. As a newbie, what should I order as a first timer? You can PM our Facebook support team and send them some pictures of your hair. They're really good by now at looking at photos and being able to assess. If your hair frizzes when it's dry, if you watch this video right from the beginning, you saw how I applied my hair it's not just more water. You got to rake it through. You got to make sure your hair looks smooth after the product and water is in. Otherwise, yeah, it's gonna frizz when it's dry. Your hair has to look super smooth when it's wet, and then you're gonna get nice, beautiful curls. So, you're welcome. lustbrands.com. That's it, right? I think. I use the curly formula, the curly all-in-one. The kinky coily gives me way more definition, which I don't need. Like when my hair dries, it gets a little bit bigger, and I like that. Like I like soft, natural curls. So I like the curly, and it gives me more than enough definition. That's it. All right. To the question, do you try? Oh, hold on. I missed Sarah's question. Do I try combing the product through? I have. I don't like it. It works for some people. I don't personally comb product through. I find it like, I don't know, it makes it more frizzy, or like it breaks my curls down. I don't know. I've just never bothered. I always just use my fingers. Thank you. Yes, it is going to take time, but be patient. Be patient. Be patient with long hair. It does take time, but yeah. Oh, Nick, we're just saying bye. Sorry, Nick. Hit me up later. Is between curly and wavy. I don't want it wavy. You want it curly, huh? I answered this question before. Our products are not going to make wavy hair curly. There's no ingredient in our products to manipulate your natural hair pattern. So my goal is to get you to just love your natural hair pattern. If it's wavy, rock your waves, like own your waves. You can add another product that's got curl activating ingredients in it on top of your lust, but our product won't do that. If you have 2A hair, you're probably going to still have 2A hair when you finish with our product. It's just going to enhance and make it look nice. I used everything. I mean, I've been buying products for 20 years, right? So I bought everything from like cheap drugstore mousses and gels. Like we're going back to remember the yellow, like in a big tub yellow gel? Yeah, that's where I started like 20 years ago. So I've used everything before lust. Everything. You name it, I've tried it, I've used it. So, but now it's been a year since I formulated lust, and it's all I've used in my hair for about a year now. And unless I'm testing a new product or a new formula, I don't use anything else. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the scarf. Thank you for reminding me. So I did want to show you. I did this video on Facebook once, and our marketing girl turned it into an ad. I don't know why. Like, they turn the weirdest videos of me into ads. But what I do, so as I mentioned, I don't normally sleep with my hair up. I just sleep, and I wake up and it looks like pretty much like this, maybe a little bit frizzier, but I'm out the door. Like, I wake up and it's like this, and I go. If I want my hair to look on point for tomorrow, this is what I do. Throw your hair upside down. Put the thing on top.
Hold on.
We good?
Okay, do it again.
There. Can they see?
Yeah.
Okay. I wrap it behind my head. Sorry. Okay. So it's like that. And then I pull this part back. And this, my ponytail, my long hair just kind of rests over my pillow. Like, this is not the part that gets frizzy and damaged. It's usually the crown of your head. So this is the part that I protect. And yeah, so if I do my hair today and I want it on point tomorrow, this is how I sleep. That's it. It works for me. Again, there's so many girls on YouTube, Instagram, and they are true hair influencers. I'm not. I just wanted to create products and build this business and set an example for other companies. So I'm not really a true curly girl that follows methods and has rules and has like a lot of tips and tricks. So, but there are tons of girls that you can follow. Whitney's one of them. Whitney.
Oh jeez. Okay, I'll come over to you.
If you guys want like a lot of like hair tips, conditioning, different application methods, different drying methods, this girl right here, like I watch her videos and I'll learn from her. So follow her. Whitney and Romeo. I met Whitney at an event in February, and she's just so real. We connected, and she's in Toronto, so, you know, Right here. Yeah, I just like real people, you know. I like real people. I like people who are honest and genuine and authentic. Whitney's one of those girls, and she uses like tons of different products, different brands, and she just shows you guys her experience. And again, it's just about knowledge and sharing information. So she's got like dope hair wrap videos. Like this is like a kindergarten hair wrap video. She's like advanced PhD. So if you want like real videos,
I'll take it.
yeah, Whitney and Romeo, guys, go follow her. And that's it. And then I just take it out, shake out my roots, and away we go. So that's that. No, I don't have a favorite diffuser. I buy my diffusers. I got this one. It's just a Conair Infinity, like 20, 30 bucks, and I've had it for 2 years. So I will use my blow dryers until I blow a fuse. Like normally when I'm traveling somewhere at some point, I destroy them, and then I'll go buy a new one. That's it. 3-4 days regular. Oh, I missed that one. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. We're doing our best. Logistics and ops are such a headache in this business. It's never ending. Like tomorrow, I am pulling my whole, like, do you guys know what my family day is? Everybody, including like nephew, brothers, everyone's coming to my warehouse and they're helping me pack minis. Like seriously, that's what we're doing tomorrow. This is, it's a business that started by one person, and my family's been so supportive and they're so helpful, and I try not to ask them for too many favors, but I'm trying to get these minis done for you guys on a short notice, and yeah, everyone's coming together to help me get their hands dirty and help pack up some minis tomorrow. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be doing more and more videos, more on the business side of things. Like, yes, I want to help you guys with hair stuff, but I think there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there, people that want to start their own businesses. And I've learned so much from starting this company, and I want to help you guys too. So I am going to be doing more videos, perhaps on my LinkedIn page, and that's the only page I have that's personal. That's my professional page, Sahar. So thank you. Mwah. All right, guys, have a great Saturday. Show yourselves some love. Show each other some love and respect. Our page, I mean, I'm so happy to see so much positivity on our page, but I've started to ban people that are negative, that are disrespectful towards other people. Like, we use real people in our ads. Like, these are not models we hired. These are just our customers, and they send us videos and we feature them. So if I read any negative comments about, you guys can say whatever you want about me, like negatively, and I don't care. Like, I can brush it off my shoulders, but my customers, like, you guys are my heart. So please keep your comments respectful. Like, you can have different opinions from people, but just show respect, and that's all I ask on our page, you know? Yes, thank you. Love yourselves, love your curls, be patient. It's just hair at the end of the day. Don't overthink it, don't overdo it. And if you have questions, hit us up anytime. Like, we're really here to help. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.